Just adjusting a steering box, an old four-wheel drive Silverado Denali, GMC Denali, but it's Silverado four-wheel drive. Sometimes these steering wheels be like an old Cadillac Coupe de Ville from the 70s. You get a lot of that because the two-wheel drive version's got a rack and pinion, and the four-wheel drive version's got a gearbox and a steering linkage designed in the 50s. I'm not exaggerating when I say that. It is true. So even though it's got a new steering box, and this is not the first time I've seen it happen, it didn't have the preload set on it right. So I did adjust it once before. I just gave it a little snug and it tightened it up. But if you over tighten it, you can do a couple problems can happen. One is your steering wheel might not. Yeah, your steering wheel won't return if you go too tight. You got an Allen head in here, and what is this size? I'm using, well, I can't read it, but there's an Allen head in here, and I got a 16mm socket. The reason I want to hold the Allen head bolt loose is when I release that socket, it can take the initial preload that I've got off, and I want to kind of use that as a reference. So I'm going to just loosen that. And then once it's loosened, I give it just a little bit of a turn. There is a torque spec setting, but you can also
gluten tight.
Yeah, gluten tight, not gluten too tight. So all right, so I get it a little bit, probably close to half a turn there. So these, if you're got a used gearbox, they will wear out and need this adjustment anyway, and you can make a pretty significant improvement in your steering slop, tightening it up. But if it's notchy, if your steering wheel gets notchy and it kind of feels like it's clunky binding, you went too tight and you back off. And if it's not returning, like a U-turn, self-centering, you went too tight and you back it off. So do the adjustment, take it for a ride, see how it feels. As long as it's not binding and notchy and your steering wheel returns nice and smooth on self-centering, you're good to go and don't have to replace a whole bunch of parts. Sometimes that's all it is. Even though that box is new, they didn't set the preload right. I already adjusted it once, it was better. Give it a second round. I'm gonna drive it, see how it goes, but feel pretty good about it.